The breaking news from the NBA is not good. It's bad news out of Oklahoma City. Thunder rookie Chet will miss the entire upcoming season because of a Lisfranc injury to his right foot. The number 2 overall pick in June's draft suffered the injury Saturday. It's right here during a Pro-Am game in Seattle while defending LeBron James on the fast break, and you see it once again there.
After a great draft in offseason, the Thunder's front office will be hit with a major blow when their number 2 overall pick Chet went down with a season-ending foot injury.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Though many look at this as another instance of bad luck on the organization, this can actually be looked at as a blessing in disguise. The Oklahoma City Thunder has the youngest team in the NBA with an average age of 22.7 amongst their players, so they aren't in a make-or-break situation. This gives their young talent time to learn and blossom without the pressures of making the playoffs this upcoming season. But with a roster this young, making the cut for next season is going to be real competitive, especially with all of the upcoming draft picks the Thunder have. With this upcoming season looking like a repeat of last, let's discuss how we predict this Thunder team to develop this upcoming season. Prediction number 1. Josh Giddey will end the year finalist for the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Last season in his rookie year, Josh Giddey got off to a slow start, but after a few games of flashes, we started to see a bit more of a consistent showing of what the 19-year-old guard has to offer. Through his first 10 NBA games after returning from nursing an ankle injury he received in Summer League, Giddey averaged 9.2 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 6.2 assists alongside rising star Gilgeous-Alexander. Through his last 10 games, Giddey averaged 16.3 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 7.7 assists with Shea sitting out nursing a season-ending injury. And we can't leave out the fact that he finished 3 of his last 4 games of the season with a triple-double.
What?
Yes, Giddey is one of, if not the most underrated rookies of last season. After winning all but one Western Conference Rookie of the Month award last season, Giddey managed to not secure a single vote for Rookie of the Year. Who's voting for these awards?
What the fuck is this? I don't know.
Giddey has been cooking up for a while now, and next season it's time to eat. The kid is a baller, no question, and the only thing keeping him so underrated is the lack of coverage due to lack of wins by OKC, but that'll change real soon.
I hope so.
Giddey's play on the floor has even been getting noticed by some of his favorite players growing up. His childhood favorite player LeBron James had this to say during All-Star break.
He's really, really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. I've always loved pass-first guards who can see plays happen before they happen. And, Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than a lot of guys out on the floor. And he's shown, I think he got like 3 straight triple-doubles. Just been playing beautiful basketball.
Though it's taken the NBA media some time to catch on to what's brewing in Oklahoma City, players across the league definitely noticed. As last season progressed, Giddey improved tremendously, and I don't expect that to slow down his sophomore year. Coming into his second season as a leader of this young Thunder team, I see Giddey's production going up, which in turn should enable him to be one of the 3 finalists for next season's Most Improved award. Prediction number 2. Ousmane Dieng steps up with the absence of Chet. If you've been following me on Twitter through this year's draft, then you know that Ousmane Dieng was my player to watch heading into it. Ous is an international forward from France who can guard the 1 through 4 and depending on his growth has potential to guard some 5s with the NBA today. He's a tireless defender who's also good at defending the basket as well as the perimeter. On the offensive end, he's terrific in the pick and roll as both ball handler and finisher, which will work wonders with this Thunder team, especially when Chet returns. And don't sleep on his ISO game either. The kid can score.
I like this one.
So do I. Ous has potential to be a top talent in this league and will be a rookie I keep my eye on next season to see how he develops. With Chet projected to miss the full season, that leaves 25 to 30 minutes void in the Thunder's rotation. Some of these minutes can easily fall into the lap of Ous if he can manage to show he can compete on an NBA floor at 19 years old. That should be easy, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
Prediction number 3. Meet Poku. Many fans of the NBA know little to nothing about 7-foot Serbian forward Aleksej Pokusevski.
Who?
Most people who do know the 7-footer view him as a 19-year-old point guard in a center's body whose talent has literally no ceiling. Though through his first 2 NBA seasons he struggled to hit his stride, this is no reason to be alarmed. Poku is one of the youngest drafted players in NBA history, being drafted at the age of 18. Poku was developed in the Olympiakos youth system in their Greek second division. Another NBA talent who developed in the Greek A2 league and found success in the NBA today is no other than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just like Poku, Giannis got off to a slow start in his NBA career before catapulting to the 2-time MVP and champion we know today. Now, I'm not saying that Poku will take such a great leap next season, but what I will say is, next season Poku will definitely make an increase in his production with the absence of 2nd overall pick Chet Holmgren, and the world will finally be introduced to Pokusevski. Prediction number 4. Tank for Wembanyama. Thunder's GM Sam Presti has developed a reputation as a draft picks hoarder, as well as someone who has a good eye for picking top talent. Out of the last 6 MVPs, Sam Presti has drafted 3.
That was a fucking lie.
Nah, buddy, that's the truth. Presti is without a doubt one of the most slept on GMs of the NBA today, but the people sleeping might soon be in for a rude awakening with this revamped OK roster and the moves they still have the opportunity to make. The Thunders are already stacked with young talent across the board, so being that they have 19 first-round picks at their disposal over the course of the next 7 seasons just make it kinda ridiculous to say the least.
I think you know where this about to go.
Meet Victor Wembanyama. The 7'3" forward out of France is like a player a kid will create to dominate with on 2K. This 7-footer's play style is something that has never been seen by someone of his stature. This kid is a walking bucket. He can score out well in the post as well as the roller in the pick and roll situations with his soft touch around the rim. His 7'8" wingspan also enables him to have an elite level defensive presence in the paint for blocks and securing rebounds as well. Just look at the footage. This guy's a #1 pick for sure. Next season, the Thunder only have 1 first-round pick that they can swap with the Clippers, which I doubt will happen. So with that being the case, they only have 1 first-round pick in this upcoming year's draft, which is their own. Now they have 2 options. If they want a chance at the #1 pick, they can wait till sometime before the draft and trade a series of first-round picks for the #1 pick, or simply tank this next season for a better chance at winning the lottery in hopes to get Vic. Now I know the first option may sound like the most suitable option, but then I'd remind you that we're talking about Sam Presti, a man who is well known as a pick hoarder.
No. He's got a point.
And that is why with my last prediction, I'm taking OKC Thunder to have one of the worst records next season in pursuit to land Victor Wembanyama.
Don't think we're alone now.
You're definitely right about that. We'll get into that in a later video. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
Now that we're done with that, you want to see my Renegade?